Hello friends, today I'm going to talk about a really fun Earth Day project that we're going to do in our elementary school at Libertas. And it's from recycled bottles and some soil and some seeds, but we're going to make a mini greenhouse. So these are recycled water bottles that a neighbor graciously gives me. I'm going to cut them open and put this wet soil and seeds inside and then show you how we're going to make it into a greenhouse. The first thing I want you to do is to drill some holes in the bottom, at least 2 holes. I have one already drilled. So 2 holes for the water to be able to drain out. Don't want too much water in there where the seeds are soggy. Then I have a serrated knife, like a steak knife. I'm going to poke it about that far up on the bottle. Can you see where my knife is? About that far up. So it has some room for the soil. I've done this a lot of times, so for me, the easiest way is to poke it with a serrated knife and then use a kitchen shears to cut around it. I'm going to cut around so it's almost all the way open, but it's still attached. Then I'm going to fill it with the wet soil. Put in some wet soil. Smushing it down. All right, now I've asked my son Dylan, who's my trusty farmer friend, to help me plant the seeds because that's the fun part. In the class, I would drill the holes and cut the thing ahead of time, and then just have them fill in the soil and the seeds and tape it up. So whatever seed packet you have, it's fun to make it flowers because it's so dramatic. So you can look on the back to see when it sprouts. When does it sprout?
It sprouts in between 3 and 4 days.
Good, so that'll give them enough time to anticipate it, but not so long that they forget about it altogether. And then it tells you the seed depth, so this will be 1/8 of an inch. So, sir, I'm gonna have you plant 3 in here.
Yeah, so sometimes the seeds are really small, like these right here, they're really small. My mom's about to take some out.
Oh my goodness, look how small they are.
See?
Whoa, they won't be able to see it. Just put it in our 3 little holes that we made.
Yeah. Some seeds are really tiny, like this tiny. You have to be really careful with them. There's even some like this big that you don't really need. Well, you should keep track of it, but if you like drop it in the grass, it'll be easy to see. So,
Okay,
so
can you put some in these holes for me?
yeah. So that's enough. Maybe one more in there.
For this one, we've got a lot of seeds in there, much more than 3. So when it starts sprouting, I can easily break it up and put it in my garden in the places that I want it. But this will help it sprout. It's like so nice to have a low maintenance seeds. It's not just for Earth Day and for little kids projects. I love to do this, and it's called winter sowing, but I love to do this in making mini greenhouses so that it's less maintenance. The soil doesn't dry out, because now we are going to get a piece of duct tape
And wrap it around so this doesn't keep falling off.
ta-da, and we label it.
Yeah, and here's one more thing. Don't be surprised that your seeds grow so quickly and turn into, example, this big in just like a couple days.